settle the score. Look around you. We got a whole room full of monsters. We gonna shut it down like this. Let's go. Yeah. The tricks of the trade, the rules of the game. I've been to the top and I've been to the bottom. I tell you they look about the same. I can speak about comfort, I can speak about pain. You wanna come do this, study my movements, go up and sit in the grain. See, I never heard of vacations, bro, that word to me is insane. I'd rather put hands in the dirt as I put in the work. I watch suckers complain, cause all they regard is who go the hardest. Whole family is just chock full of ballers. Who gonna tell them I never been there? I step in the circle, just know I'm prepared. I win or I learn, I never will lose.
I'm Todd Grisham. Welcome to the one and only Falcor Bay. Next to me, of course, is Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Up first, Tommy the Duke Morrison. He weighed in at 223 pounds and has a reach of 76 inches. And facing him, Riddick Bowe, 6'5", 240 pounds with a reach of 81 inches.
I'll always go for reach every time over anything. If you've got reach, touch with.
Tommy the Duke Morrison, the former WBO heavyweight champion of the world. Who could forget some of his legendary battles from the 90s? Here comes Riddick Bowe, the Big Daddy, the 1988 Olympic silver medalist, a two-time. And now we toss it.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Kansas City, Missouri, here is the hard-hitting WBO heavyweight champion of the world, Tommy the Duke Morrison. Hiding out of the blue corner, from Brooklyn, New York, here is the Olympic silver medalist and the two-time unified heavyweight champion of the world, introducing Big Daddy Riddick Bowe.
And of course, we fight outside today, Johnny, and that's going to put a little extra strain on both of these fighters' conditioning.
Todd, all I can say, heaven on earth. Heaven on earth.
And what I say you must obey. Good luck.
These athletes have promised us a war. Let's see if they deliver. He just misses with that jab. He lands a big right hand. On the right. He just gets out of the way of that right uppercut. Well, I hope you brought your sunscreen. You're going to need it as we have our main event underneath the bright sunny skies.
So, Todd, let me explain to you. We are outside. Nobody can turn the temperature down. Nobody can turn the sun down. When that sun's beating on you, when you're tired, when you're frustrated, when you're getting hit, when you're getting hurt, there's no cool fan that's dropping in there. This is where it's real fighting, fighter on fight.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
And these shots, even if they land, are going to do no damage. His jab just got blocked. Offensive display, landing that left counter. That left shot lands. know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the tables in this next round.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, bro, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Body and head, be smart, change your angle, go out there and finish it. He's ready.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set to jump back in the action. And there's the bell for round two. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Nice job landing with that right hand counter. This fighter told us yesterday, if he doesn't win by knockout, he doesn't consider it a real victory. That's the mentality he has.
Oh, this is a slugger right here in front of him. These kind of fighters, they want to get hit in the face because it cheers them on. They want to stand there and fight in the trenches.
He blocks the right uppercut. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. And he misses with the left uppercut.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Keep an eye on this slugger. As you know, he's willing to take three to give one. That's his game plan, and it's worked out pretty well for him so far.
Tactics out of the window. These guys just want to brawl.
Missed him with that uppercut. That left counter was perfectly timed. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Don't change too much yet. Keep doing what you're doing. You get to a pit. Mate, he's shattered. Come on, look across at him. Look at him now. Fine. It's so important now in the first minute of this next round to get on top of him.
Unfortunately, this fighter not... And there's the bell for round three. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive. They've got to watch out for that uppercut. We're not seeing a lot of defense. He's got a massive reach advantage. Let's see if he uses it.
Very smart, very sharp. This is a fit young man style that he's got to get inside that long reach. Not many fights can do that.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe? You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster.
Totally impressed. You know what? You got skill. You got... Oh, my goodness. I admire these guys.
Catch and shoot. Good left hand. Positives and negatives in the heavyweight division are the same. You can win the fight with one punch, and you can lose the fight in one punch.
Because they're so big, because they can punch, because they've got the weight behind them, they may not be connecting, but trust me, when they connect, that's when this fight sets on fire, because someone's going to get hurt.
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Left counter punch will score. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
Right that round. Good work, you thinking. To see it and ride it out. Go out there and finish it. Let's put the jab and don't get carried away. Things like this can remember what you do.
And there's the bell to start round 4. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around? Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. A perfect counter shot. You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. Good counter punching from both these fighters. Neither man really defending themselves. Good counter punch. In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong, because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
He misses with that jab. Both men step back for just a moment. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. And counter punching. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Could not have come soon enough for this guy.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what? Next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
He's absolutely knackered, mate. He's knackered. He's right. Don't let him get confident. He's been stressing about his death tank now. He's whacked.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set for another round. Time for the 5th round. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart, be sharp, don't be a fool, don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's gonna pop you off.
This fighter has tested their opponent's power and apparently isn't impressed as they continue to walk through all these power shots.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're gonna be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when it catch you.
Through the hook, didn't land. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. He missed with that jab.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's gonna be a hard night tonight for the judges.
This is certainly an aggressive fighter, but that doesn't always mean success. How many times have you seen a fighter chase a superior athlete around the ring and just get picked apart, even though they were the one pushing the tempo?
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Good counter left hand there. That was almost a 10-8 round, complete dominance.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as a fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
Does that feel good? Good man. Keep doing what you're doing. You got to up here and we'll start powering up.
On to the sixth round. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. Good left counter that lands. Nice counter shot with the right hand. He misses with that jab. A perfect counter lands. And he just missed with that left jab. Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
When you have a fight that's got that great footwork, that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
And he misses with that jab. Back and forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down. You can't throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You're gonna get knocked out. Beautiful counter punch. When are we gonna see a jab from these two? He just misses with that big right hand. Neither fighter willing to sit down on these punches. They're arm punches. They're scoring, but they're not going to hurt anybody. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
Set him up, think he'll take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered. Mate, he's gone. I'm telling you, he's gone. Jump off feet and he'll ride it out. Go out there and finish him. Body in it. Be smart. Change your angle. Go out there and finish him. He's ready.
Time winding down as we get set to jump back in the action. There's the bell to start round 7. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here. They exchange punches. When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
Todd, we know one of these fights can knock you out with a simple jab. They're that powerful.
That's another score. Big, and what a rarity! Big Daddy Bo is down.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen now, it's down to them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, right, freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
That counter shot lands. Right punch. One of these fighters is starting to run out of gas. What do you do as a fighter when you just don't have the energy?
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
It looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. This next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
Love the response though, got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
Good work, that's it. Breathe, put the breath back. Good work. Oh, you can't miss it. Great work. Stay focused, don't let nothing slip.
And that'll do it for the minute break as we get set to get back in the action. Round 8, and we're off again. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming up? He's getting everything full barrel because I know his leg is gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Nice job landing that left counter punch. Swing and a miss with the left uppercut. Beautiful counter shot. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. There's a counter shot. Both men step back for just a moment. Good counter punching for both these athletes. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points. Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas, over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skin them, go for speed.
Punch, counter punch. Neither fighter willing to sit down on these punches. There aren't, despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Left counter scores. He is down big time in the scores.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
On that stone. Don't let him get back into this fight. It's so important now in the first minute. Okay, I'm happy. Like that round. Good work. Thinking behind your jab and then let your shots go. Don't let him get back into this fight. So don't get the jab and don't get carried away. Think about your punch and then what you...
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather. Right back into the action. Let's see how much fatigue we see here in round 9. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
You've heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
What can they change? They can change their attitude. They can change their nervous system. For a certain amount of punches per round. Because otherwise, if they deviate from the game plan, they're going to be shattered once again and the fight will be over.
Big Daddy in trouble. At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down. And a counter left. And the big fella stumbling backwards. Nothing else he could do there but take a knee to stop the beating.
What you see right there is a heartbroken fighter. 8.
Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
To make or break a fighter.
Go on. Just keep on top of him. Don't let him get back in the fight. Don't let him get that confidence. Give him a step. Good work. That's it. Breathe. Just get your breath back. Good heart. And every time you see him, take a big, deep breath. Bang him down. You can't miss him. Great work. Stay focused. Don't let him back into...
The referee calling for seconds out. Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather. It's round 10. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a knockdown. You know in the corner now they're saying, when you get out there, jump on him. Do not give him chance to breathe. Bully him, throw him, push him down, punch him in the back. Keep letting the shots go because you know they want to shake your leg. They're a gnat's ear away from getting stopped.
Nice counter. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, someone can take you out with a simple jab, it can be intimidating. It just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Oh, and he caught him with a stiff jab.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Just misses with that uppercut. Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. When are we going to see a jab from these two? This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Nice counter punch. Good counter right-handed kick. At this point, you gotta believe he can't win on the scorecards. Gonna need a knockout.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what? Next round, you're getting it. You're gonna get a kitchen sink.
Feel good? Good match. Keep doing what you're doing. You get to up here and we'll start carrying out.
Let's start 11. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Nice counter shot. Can they figure out the combination to this safe? Lucky to have avoided that uppercut.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
You've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Neither man really defending themselves. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Lands with the right counter. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Come on, look across at him. Look at him now. See it and he'll ride it out. Go out there and finish him. Right, it's so important now in this first minute of this next round to get on top of him.
Time winding down as we get set for another round. On to the 12th. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. Great counter right hand there. He gets out of the way of that left hand. Catch and shoot with the left counter. Good job. We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
Nice counter shot. So close with that uppercut. Nice counter shot. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. You hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym. You can do it in the fight. You've got to relax.
Just missed. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Decision win.
What a whitewash. You know, that's skills, that's class, that's levels. One is up there, one is down there, but you know what? The loser is going to have to learn a big, hard lesson. I totally agree.